vector product of two vectors. It is called vector product or cross product. Vector product, or it is also called as cross product. Cross product of two vectors. Of two vectors. So A cross B, suppose A, this is vector A and another vector is B, and they are co-initial vectors, vector A, vector B, and the angle between them is theta. And when we have to find A cross B, means A to B, we are moving from A to B. So when we move from A to B, the unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors will be upward. This is coming from right hand screw rule. So when right hand screw rule means when we will put our palm in the direction of A and we will curl our fingers, then our thumb will move upward. So this upward one is called the normal, or this is vector n, and in this direction there will be a unit vector n. So when you find out the A cross B, the formula is magnitude of A into magnitude of B into sine theta n cap, means direction of A cross B, because we are moving from this direction to this direction. So A cross B, the direction of A cross B will be upward. Okay. When you move B cross A, this will be opposite direction. If you are moving from B cross A, so then this unit vector will be downward direction, in this direction, this direction. So when it is in this direction, obviously the above is n, the below direction will be minus n. This will be vector minus n. So minus n cap will be the unit vector. So direction of B cross A will be minus n cap, and this will be equal to magnitude of B into magnitude of A into sine of the angle between the vectors, sine of the angle between the vectors, and minus n cap. So minus n cap, so we can write in the starting minus. So B, magnitude of B into magnitude of A sine theta n cap. So this is the value of A cross B. So we can say B cross A is equal to minus A cross B. So therefore, one property is they don't follow the commutative law. A cross B will be equal to minus B cross A. It cannot be equal to B cross A. Okay. And another property is we have to now see what are the properties and where we can use it. So A cross B, number one, A cross B is a vector. You know that. I told you A cross B is a vector. That is why it is called the vector product or cross product, because its result will be a. Now it depends on the angle theta. If theta is 0.
Waiting room.
Suppose,
is waiting.
Yes. 1 minute. Okay. So theta angle, if angle is 0 degree, or if A cross B is equal to 0, so if A cross B is equal to 0, so it can be 0 in two possible ways. Number one, either vector A is 0, either vector A or magnitude of A is 0, either the magnitude of A is equal to 0 or the magnitude of B is equal to 0, then their product will be 0, or if theta angle theta is 0, that is sine theta is equal to 0, or we can say sine theta is equal to 0. So sine 0 degree 0, or we can say that theta is equal to 0 degree. So if the angle between them is 0 degree, or one of them is 0, then we can say A cross B will be equal to 0. And if theta is equal to 90 degree, if angle between them is 90 degree, pi by 2. So what will be the value of A cross B? A cross B will be equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B into sine 90 degree. Sine 90 degree n cap. Sine 90 degree is 1. So therefore it will be equal to A magnitude of A into magnitude of B n cap, because sine 90 degree is 1. Okay. So now we will see in terms of components, when it is resolved in terms of components. So what will be the product and how we can find the product. Okay. So when we are resolving into the components, so you can see that our next property is I cross J. I cross J will be equal to K. Why? You can see by thumb rule also, or there is a way to remember it, easy way of remember it. If you you will see the coordinate axis. So this is our, suppose, x-axis, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this one is z-axis. So you know that unit vector along x-axis I cap, unit vector along y-axis is called j cap, and unit vector along z-axis is called k cap. So when you are moving from, suppose you are finding I cross j, so I cross j, so then you are moving from this direction, that means anti-clockwise direction. When you are moving anti-clockwise direction from I to j in this direction, anti-clockwise, or k cap, j cap, I cap. When we are moving anti-clockwise direction, this will be plus, means I cross j will be k, and j cross k, j cross k, j cross k I, and k cross I, k cross I, sorry, k cross I will be equal to k cross I will be equal to j. If you are moving in clockwise direction, suppose you are moving in clockwise direction, this direction you are moving, so then it will be minus. Wherever you can write I, j, I, j, and k, and we are moving in this direction, that means clockwise direction. So here minus sign will come, means if you will move I cross j, means in this direction we are moving I cross k, I cross k will be equal to minus j. Similarly, j cross I will be equal to minus k, or k cross j will be equal to k cross j will be equal to minus I. So when we are moving clockwise direction, it is negative, and when we are moving anti-clockwise direction, it is positive. Okay, so this is another property. Then if we will find I cross I, what will be the result? I cross I. I cross I means their angle is 0 degree. Hmm? So I cross I or J cross J, because sine 0 is 0. J cross J or K cross K will be equal to 0 degree. 0 means, okay, because sine theta is 0, sine 0 degree is 0. So suppose if you have given some two vectors. Now if it is resolved in the components 2I plus 3J plus 4K, suppose vector A, and vector B is suppose I minus J plus K. How will you find? So there is one way you can find the cross product, and you can use this clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Like if you will write A cross B and substitute the value of 2I plus 3J plus 4K cross product of I minus J plus K. So in this, if you will cross multiply, so I cross I will 0, then I cross J, you have to see that whether you are moving clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So I cross J means you are moving in the anti-clockwise direction, I cross J will be equal to K. So like that you can multiply and get the result, but that is very difficult. Huh? So we have a very easy way to find their cross product by using the determinant. So what we will do, we will make the determinant, and the first row will be I, J and K, and we are taking the first vector A. So its coefficients, write the coefficients of I, J, K, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 1, minus 1 and 1, and then you can expand it, you will get the result of A cross B. So I, when you take I, this is in the first column, first row, so 3 into 1, 3, and minus plus 4 ones are 4. Then you will take minus J, and minus J is in the first row, second column, leave the first row and second column, 2 ones are 2, minus 4 plus K cap, and 2 minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3. So our result is 7I, 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus plus 2J minus 5K. So in this way, if the vectors are resolved into components, then we can find the cross product of any two vectors by using determinants. This is another property. And commutative property we have seen does not followed by the cross product, is not. So therefore cross product is not commutative. Now there are some formulas which can be applied to find for if A and B, if next is if vector A and vector B represents, we can find the area of a triangle, na? But if vector A and vector B represents vector A and vector B represents the two adjacent sides of a triangle. Two adjacent sides of a triangle. Two adjacent sides of a triangle. Like this is one side, another side is this, another side is this one. These are the two sides of a triangle, and they are represented by two vectors, vector A and vector B. Okay, so then what will be the area? So we can find the area of this triangle, area of when you join it. Suppose this is A, B, and C. On joining, you will get the triangle. Then this area, you can find out the area of this triangle by the formula area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 2 modulus of A cross B. Modulus of A cross B. Okay. How? Because when you drop a perpendicular from here to on this line. So this is the height of the triangle, and this angle is, suppose this angle is theta. This angle is what? Theta. So this is the perpendicular dropped from C on this triangle. So AD. What will be the length of AD? So if you will find in this triangle sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So this is perpendicular. This is the height of the triangle. So height of the triangle perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is vector B, magnitude of vector B. So height, you got the height of the triangle as vector B sin theta, and the projection, this will be the magnitude of, actually this will go up to here, and then this will be the magnitude of base. So half base into height. If you will write half base into height, so, and n cap, because you need the direction. No need of direction, because this is the magnitude. So this is what? This is the magnitude of A cross B. If you will find the magnitude of A cross B, you will get this one. So by this way, we can find the area of a triangle. And if two sides are represented by, suppose A and B are representing the two sides, adjacent sides of a parallelogram. So this is actually, suppose this is a parallelogram, one side, and this is another side, and it is represented by vector A. These are the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Okay, so we will make we can make it a parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram, and you know that if we divide it into two parts, so each part will have same area. So if you will multiply the area of this triangle by 2, you will get the area of this parallelogram. So you can remember by this way also area of parallelogram. Therefore, area of this parallelogram will be equal to magnitude of A cross B, because area is a scalar quantity. So we have to make the magnitude of this one. Okay. Then angle, how to find the angle between two vectors? Angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. So as we have seen A and B, two vectors, this is vector A, and another vector is this one. Suppose A and B are the two given vectors, vector A and vector B, and the angle between them is theta. This theta we have to find out. So we have seen that how we will find theta? Because theta is a scalar quantity, and you know that A cross B is equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B sine theta n cap. Sine theta n cap. But if both the vectors are equal, this left side vector and right side is also a vector. These two are equal, their magnitude will be equal. So we can take the magnitude on both sides. If we will take magnitude on left hand side, magnitude of left hand side and right hand side also magnitude. So this will be the magnitude of A. No need to write 2 times. Magnitude means magnitude, and magnitude of sine theta and magnitude of this vector n cap. And n cap is what? N cap is this vector. I told you this vector is, this is what? N cap. This direction we have vector n cap. So this is called unit vector. This is what? Unit vector perpendicular to both. Unit vector perpendicular to both vectors A and vector B. So therefore, as it is a unit vector, so its magnitude will be 1. Okay, so this can be replaced by 1. So we get only magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sine theta, and therefore we can find the angle between two vectors by using A cross B's magnitude divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. So we can find sine theta by this way. Okay. And almost we have done everything regarding cross product. So we can have some questions on angles. Suppose question is question number 1. Find the angle between the vectors. Find angle between A, vector A is equal to, suppose, 3i plus j plus 4k, and vector B is given as I minus. Okay, so magnitude of A we can find out directly here, under root 1 minute. Magnitude of A will be equal to under the root 3 square 9 plus 1 square plus 4 for the 16. 16 or 9, 25 plus 1 under root 26. Similarly, the magnitude of B will be equal to under root 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is under root 3. Now we have to find A cross B. So A cross B In order to find A cross B, we have to write in terms of determinant I. We will write I, J, K. Okay. I, first row will be I, J cap, K cap, and the coefficients of I, J, K is 3, 1, and 4, and 1 minus 1, 1. So I is just, you can hide the first row, first column, 1 into 1, minus minus plus, 4, then take minus j, then 3 ones are 3, minus 4, and plus k, 3 minus 1. So 5i 3 minus 4 minus 1 minus plus j minus 4k. Now its magnitude, we have to find its magnitude. Magnitude of A cross B will be equal to under the root 5 square, that is 25, plus 1 square 1, 4 square 16. So 25, 30, 42, under root 42. So therefore we can find now angle between the vectors sine theta will be equal to under magnitude of A cross B, that is under root 42, A cross B divided by magnitude of A 6 into magnitude of B under root 3. So they root, so that we can cancel them. 26 into 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So 2 7s are 14, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So we got sine theta is equal to under root 7 by 13, and theta will be equal to sine inverse. So angle will be equal to sine inverse under root 7 by 13. 7 by 13. So in this way we can find out. So the angle, we have to find the angle between the two vectors. Their magnitudes are giving, having A dot B is equal to root 6. So obviously we have to use the dot product, and you know that A dot B is equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B cos theta. So therefore angle cos theta will be equal to A dot B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. Now here we have given all values. A dot B is given us root 6. So root 6, and angle between the two vectors with the magnitude. So magnitude of A is equal to root 3, and magnitude of B is equal to 2. So therefore substituting values, we get cos theta is equal to A dot B is equal to root 6, and magnitude of A is root 3 into 2. So same root we can write 6 by 3 into 1 by 2. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So root 2 upon 2. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So 1 by root 2. That is 45 degrees. So theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay. So question number 2 at 10.3. vector A is equal to given us I minus 2j plus 3k, and vector B is 3I minus 2j minus 2j plus k. Find the angle between them. So as you know, the formula for finding the angle with dot product is cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. To find the magnitude of A first, the magnitude of A is under root 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9. So 9, 10 under root 14. Similarly, find the magnitude of vector B is equal to under root 3 square 9, 2 square 4, 1 square 1. So again under root 14. Now we need to find A dot B. So A dot B. A is I minus 2j plus 3k. Dot B is 3I minus 2j plus k. So dot product, when we are doing dot product, their coefficient will multiply only. 1 into 3, 1 will multiply with 3 plus minus 2 will multiply with minus 2 will multiply with minus 2 because the coefficients of j are minus 2, and 3 will multiply with 1. In dot product, directly you can multiply 3 ones are 3, minus minus plus 2 twos are 4 plus 3. So it is 10. So therefore cos theta is equal to A dot B is 10 divided by under root 14 into under root 14 is equal to 10 by root 14. 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14. Therefore, cos theta is equal to 5 by 7 and theta is equal to cos inverse 5 by 7. So find the projection of vector A. Suppose this is vector A, which is equal to I minus j, and vector B is I plus j. So find the projection of A on B. So projection of vector A, projection of vector A on vector B is equal to A dot unit vector of B, and unit vector of any vector is equal to vector divided by its magnitude. So we need to find A dot B and magnitude of B. So A dot B is equal to 1 into 1, 1 plus minus minus 1. So A dot B is 0. So magnitude of B is equal to under root 1 square plus 1 square root 2. So this will be 0 upon root 2. So answer is 0. The projection of A on vector B, again we know that the formula for projection of vector A on vector B is equal to A dot vector B divided by magnitude of vector B. So we have to find the magnitude of vector B. Magnitude of vector B is equal to under root 7 square plus minus 1 square plus 8 square. So 7 sevens are 49 plus 1, 8 8 are 64. So 9, 10, 4, 14, carry 1, 6 of 14, 114. Magnitude of B is 114. Now find A dot B. Find A dot B. A is I plus 3J plus 7K dot 7I minus J plus 8K. Okay. So this will be 1 into 7, 1 into 7 plus 3 into minus 1 plus 7 into 8. So 7 minus 3, 7 8 is a 56. So 56 plus 7, 63 minus 3, 60. So therefore, projection of this will be equal to A dot B, that is 60 divided by under root 114. 60 divided by under root 144 sorry, which is 144. Just 144. Yes, 114. It was 114, not 144. 114. So projection of A on B is 114.